You mentioned CM Punk there. Did you hear the big news about him?
Huh.
He just returned to the WWE over the weekend here at Survivor Series.
Wow. I missed it.
Man, huge wrestling news. I mean, he left on really bad terms about 9 years ago in 2014 and went to AEW, had some trouble there behind the scenes. He got into, actually, I think it was 2 separate fist fights, altercations backstage, and that spelled the end of his time there. And he's gotten this reputation as being a guy who's polarizing and hard to deal with behind the scenes. And nobody thought that he was going to make his return. And much like guys like Goldberg and the Ultimate Warrior, he did make his return to WWE. Let's just hope he can keep it between the lines backstage, right?
Well, and again, the only thing, I don't know anything about CM Punk's personality or any of that. I am strictly talking about his work, and his work is really good, and it's a lot like, and of course, and I didn't realize it, but one of my mentors, Terry Funk, had poured into him some. I mean, he actually came to Terry's funeral.
Wow.
And it's like, wow, I didn't know that they had that kind of a relationship, and apparently they did.
And it's interesting you should mention Terry, because that's one of the guys that Punk reminds me of a lot of the time. Is he's got like some Terry Funk kind of realism flavor to his work, and it's interesting seeing him. I'm excited that he's back in WWE. I know that a lot of fans are kind of torn, where they're like, "Oh, this guy's a shit disturber," and some fans are excited he's back. I'm one of the ones who's excited. Let's see what he can do.
Well, the what is it? The squeaky wheel gets oiled.
Yep, it does. And look,
sometimes I think maybe I should have been a little more squeaky.
There's something to be said for it. I mean, look at all the success that Punk has had.